Hi, what's up guys? We're still lurking around Highgate Cemetery. This is part 4 and we've reunited now. Nobody's fallen down any graves, not this time. So we're gonna go around one more time because dusk is starting to fall now. And this is when vampires come out of their tombs. So let's go and have a walk and see if we can pick anything up on our trusty spirit talker.
I may well have fallen down a grave and just not told you, and you may have to watch it later.
Alright then, let's see it. If you fell down the grave, we'd love to see it.
I may well have.
It won't be the first time you've fallen down a grave.
Won't be the last time, probably.
I'm sure it won't be the last time.
Look at that tree, the tree's gone.
That's what I mean. The best parts of this graveyard is where nature's just took over. Really creepy and really spooky. And so we're still on the search for the Highgate vampire. We've been round with the paranormal stuff. We've looked at a couple of suspect tombs. We've been round solo individual. And now we're going back at dusk together to see if we can summon this vampire forward from his tomb and see if he wants to communicate with us and let us know what's been going on here for the last 50 years.
No, I think them graves have been changed up. They changed up at the top.
They have, yeah, I noticed that.
I think people have pulled them open and gone in.
Maybe. Maybe they might have done. Because I was explaining to the guys on my part that it's still very big story, this, isn't it? The vampire story. There's still a lot of people coming in here and looking for this tomb where this vampire was meant to reside. Now, we've both shown you suspect vampire tombs that we think could have been vampire tombs that have already been prized open and bricked up.
Yeah,
but we never know, it could be another tomb that nobody even suspects that this vampire is residing in or was residing in. And all we can do is just go round again, and now that dusk is falling,
it just makes you wonder. Any of these, because there's so many that like three
vampire tombs. Now this is the thing that I wanted to know.
Well,
is there more than one?
Well, it's normally what they say, don't they? Because one breed, if it's a vampire, yeah, it's going to be, if it's attacked people, we don't even know whether it's attacked people or not, do we?
No, we don't know. It's animals, they think. But
we don't know.
Is there more than one? Is there like one and there's the 2 female vampires?
Or are they just feeding on the animals that were... But yeah, there was a lot of stories about foxes being found and mutilated. You know what I mean? Not just found dead because they died naturally.
Like with the blood drained out of them?
Been ripped to shreds.
Like an animal had done it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that could be how the vampires have been feeding, innit? Rather than humans.
And that's why they're not sure whether vampire satanic cult. This would have been sort of 70s.
Yeah.
This would have been sort of 70s. They don't really know. But it's been a legend or true story about this place for such a long time. So there's got to be a hint of something in it.
See, for me,
3 units.
A vampire tomb would be that there. That is a classic vampire tomb where the lid slides back and a hand comes out with a ring on it.
Oh yeah,
did that say 3 lights?
3 lights.
So that would go with 3 vampires, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So does that mean 3 orbs?
3, well, yeah.
3 orbs could materialise into 3 vampires. So there's possibly, we could be looking at 3 vampires and not 1. Well, that would explain a few things, wouldn't it? Why there's been so many sightings. Perhaps people are seeing different ones and not just seeing the same one all the time.
No, it's getting darker. This is where you might...
Well, it's dusk, isn't it now, so...
sort of things.
Let's just keep our eyes open for any mysterious movement or shapes. Black figures, especially, have been seen lurking amongst the graves. And I think sometimes just walk about, taking the ambience of it all. And just run the equipment and see the most famous cemetery in England, if we can get this vampire or anything else to come through.
horror
It has a feel, doesn't it? And that's something you can't portray on the camera, the feel, the atmosphere.
They have actually used this great cemetery, you know, when it was in its ruin days. They have used it for horror films.
Of the
Yeah, I think they used it for a couple.
Winifred. So this is where we explained on the first shoot. You tend to get people just randomly coming forward and giving their names because they want to say hello, they're buried here, and generally they're just nice, everyday, easygoing people that just want to say hello. But to find one grave amongst all this, it's impossible, you know, you'd have to have a whole list of names.
Yeah.
Hello Winifred, nice of you to join us. Thank you for coming forward. Could you please take us towards this vampire tomb if you know anything about this story? We'd be very happy if you could give us a guided tour of Highgate Cemetery.
Leaders play flashing these lights when we get close.
No, it'd be interesting if that flashes for you because I didn't get a single flash off that. I was a witch. So have we got a witch taking us round? Are you going to take us round and show us where this tomb is?
Might figure. Black witch. But, yeah, it's... But...
Okay, so if you can take us exactly to the grave, the tomb that caused all this consternation back in the 1970s. So much that grave robbers came in and started prizing open graves to find this vampire.
But whether these two guys were vampire hunters and this, that, and the other, there's got to be, what I used to say with anything, people go, oh God, that's ridiculous, but there's got to be an ounce of truth.
Stories start somewhere.
I'm hiding.
Okay, so where are you hiding?
Where are you hiding?
Do you want to play hide and seek? Do you want us to come and look for you, to see if we can find you?
Come out, wherever you are.
There's plenty of graves to hide behind. She's got to be as mad as us as she's coming in here at dusk.
This is like what they start saying in the films, isn't it? It's getting dusk. You need
It
to
is
be
dusk.
getting in. And I can never understand that. And I need to-
Because vampires can't handle the light, that's why, can they? Go on,
Yeah,
get it out your system while we're doing it.
You have these vampire films and they like wait until it's like, they say, oh, the sun's going down about 6 o'clock at night, right?
Yeah.
Well, why don't they go and do it in the afternoon?
Because then there would be no movie.
I know, but I just think they're a bunch of
All the
idiots.
excitement of the movie would be just gone if that happened.
I know, but if
I think there's a group up there right now, so I'm going to go up that path
we'll
up
go
there.
up
Yeah.
If to me I was a mad vampire hunter,
Yeah.
I'd be out at dinner time getting them. I won't be risking.
Go on then. Good luck.
I won't be. I won't be giving him an out. You know, like.
Yeah, but you need to know where to look. This is the problem.
Well, I've already
You know what I mean?
that out.
All right. If you was to look now, where would you go?
I know exactly.
What would be your first choice?
My first choice?
The same tomb that you've thought all along.
It'd be that. I think that is more satanic.
Maybe.
And
Yeah.
And I'm just, because I said on camera, I said,
I'll affect you.
I'll affect me. Oh, you did
Oh,
before.
yeah. Come on. Let's have that. That was good before.
Oh, right.
Don't worry. I'll pick you up and shake you around and get you back on your feet. It's not a problem.
Scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, but this is what we do this for. This is why we lurk in graveyards at odd hours, so that we get this thing happening.
I know that, but
Well then, let's bring it on. Do what you can.
what was I saying now? I've lost my talk thread.
Have you lost your thread?
Yeah, that big tomb. I don't think it's the one where this alleged vampire lives. I don't think that. I think that is the tomb where they did the satanic rituals.
Okay.
And like I said on camera, I said, I know as odd as it sounds,
Hospital.
but sometimes when you're getting nothing at all, it doesn't necessarily mean there's nothing there. It may be something that the people there are about the power of silence.
Yeah.
They may, people who've been practicing in there have got a vow of silence on it and will not talk to me. And then when I started getting something, they realised that there's certain rituals that I do
Yeah.
that would be deemed as dark.
Yeah, maybe so.
You know what I mean?
I've got to show this one. This is, I think, a sculptor. Is he a sculptor?
George.
Yeah, I think it's a good one, that.
Yeah.
Look how good that is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like, I got a sense of,
Really? Yeah.
and then it came up, I can't remember what came through, but it was like, oh yeah, we know.
Have you noticed something in this graveyard though? There's a lot of heads missing off statues. No, I'm thinking that some of them occultists have pinched these heads.
Yeah, well that would figure.
Do you think that?
That would definitely figure.
I went to examine some further down before on my own shoot, and I thought there's a lot of heads missing here, so I'm thinking that the occultists have had a go at them heads.
There is a lot. Fish.
That's like that one there, taken over by roots. Yeah, I mean I love it when nature just does that. It's like, that is just something artists can't produce, that, can they? Well, artists probably could produce it, but nature's done that itself. See, it's like these ones here that are bricked up. Do you think these have been
I think
the ones that have been opened to see if there's a vampire inside? Because it's a stone tomb, and them are like fresh, kind of, well, I would say we're talking 1970s, right? Yeah, that looks like it's been bricked up in the 70s.
she killed me.
Who killed you? There haven't been any deaths in here, have there, Highgate? Yeah, weren't there a person found dead in here?
They did find a body in here.
There was a body in here.
They did find a body in here.
But they didn't know whether it was a ritual killing or whether it was a vampire killing or whether some lunatic had just spent the night in here and froze to death.
Stone at me.
I didn't kick anything.
Something's just thrown a stone at me.
I heard a stone go. Did something throw that then?
Yeah. It hit the back of the leg.
I think something chucked that because it proper. I heard it go. All right, who's chucking stones? Come on, chuck them again.
Good. Do it again.
Yeah, but we're getting close to where all that were happening before, where you got shoved, didn't it? Maybe it's something's followed us around because we've been in here all afternoon now. And you've been asking for stuff, so maybe it's finally, you know, getting its act together.
On
And
the back of my leg, and then I thought, well, once again you, because you'd have had to.
I heard a stone go.
To have rebounded on that. That's why I looked up and thought.
I did hear a stone.
A squirrel wouldn't.
I did hear a stone. I had another tomb to show you that was bricked up. Let me think. Oh, I think we've seen it together actually. Yeah, no, we did see it together. Yeah, we did.
Relief.
Okay.
Oh, I have total belief in that.
Yeah, well, we do. I mean, the stories come from somewhere. It's like we've said before, innit, about werewolves and all that. And now you've got dogman sightings here, there, and everywhere. And I was reading Daniel Defoe's
Me again.
Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe. I was reading it recently.
No.
And when he escapes off the island and comes back home to Britain, he goes to France, and in the Pyrenees, he describes a two-legged wolf. So, and that's like late 1600s. So I think if the werewolves are true, then the vampires have got to be as well. And the birds flapping up there then.
Forgive my sins.
Is that what it said on there?
I'm sorry, mate, but I can't.
Did that come up on there?
Yeah, I can't forgive you. I can't forgive you your sins, because I think the only person who can forgive you your sins is somebody who is without sin. And although I've not done anything extremely bad, I don't think, as in the world itself, I am sinless.
See, the only person who can forgive you your sins is the person that you've actually sinned against.
Yeah. I mean, I blaspheme.
Don't we all? You only have to be in traffic at rush hour for that.
I blaspheme.
Let's go this way round. We haven't. And then we'll go drop down and go on the circle.
I remember about the church.
That's a good grave. Look at that one.
Ibsen.
Erected by Sorum Widow.
I've heard of him. Ibsen.
It's a bit dark for the camera, really, but it's really finely chiselled piece. That it's. Yeah, it's getting creepy now. It's dusk, isn't it? Has a different feel when it's gone. Obviously colder because the temperature's dropping, but I think it's got an altogether creepy feel now. Now's the time when creatures come from their tombs.
Fond memories here.
Fond memories?
Fond memories.
What kind of fond memories? How can you have fond memories in a graveyard?
Well, it depends, doesn't it?
Well, I
Depends
suppose
what you're
so.
up to.
Maybe if the witches were in here, they were enjoying what they was doing. Maybe.
Yeah, but it's weird down there.
Not kidding, it's weird down
Don't see
there.
anybody.
Not tell me twice.
And I sort of
Are you
thought,
too scared?
Seriously, seriously, are you too scared?
no, I'm not.
That's glass. No, let me. Are you too scared? No, we're not. So bring it on.
No,
Make
I'm
us
going
scared.
down. I'm going down.
Make us scared. You have to make us. We're not scared, so make us.
I don't know why I keep getting drawn here.
Do you want to go back down to it then?
This is why.
This is the one that you thought. You think this is the satanic vault, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
There's nothing for anybody on it, is there?
No, definitely not. It's just
No.
blank, but it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? It's stained glass and all that in the inside, and checkered floor.
And it's like it's got its own pathway, so
It's important to someone,
it just seems odd.
but
And
who?
it's beautifully kept inside.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful
It is.
marble and stuff like that.
I'll get the camera
You know,
up to the grill and
this
show
stained
people.
glass. You know, this is
And it got the black and white checkered polished floor.
yeah. I mean, you can't really.
And the, I can show you the stained glass.
Joshua. Now that
Joshua.
Joshua.
I can show you guys the stained glass. You can see the stained glass. It's a very beautiful tomb. And it echoes, listen. Ha 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 ha. But the floor is black and white check polished, but I can't really show you the floor because I don't think these grills.
Here, let us know you're here.
Yeah.
Who are you? Can you let us know what happened inside that door? You should know. I know what went on. I know what you did. I know your rituals. I know what happens. So there's no point going quiet again. This is what it did before it went quiet.
Did it?
False.
False.
What's false? The information's false.
What's false? You need to tell me, is there information about this tomb false? See, it's beautifully kept.
It is.
You know, I mean, somebody's going, oh,
Yeah.
there's a reason for this being like this. But it's not even.
There's no name or anything, that's the weird thing.
You know what I mean? And it's
Or anything anywhere to say who it's for.
like,
It would be the perfect vampire's vault, really, wouldn't it? Maybe it was, and maybe it's moved
for
on.
some reason it's shifted, hasn't it? Because that's like that. That.
Yeah, it has. You put your hand in a cover there. Yeah,
But that.
yeah, it
It's
has.
moved.
Yeah, it has. It's been broken some time, but it's
Somebody,
side's okay.
in a way, has broke that to get in through that door.
maybe they thought this was the vampire's vault then at one
Because-
point.
And that hasn't been put back
No.
perfectly straight. It needs.
Yeah, perhaps they thought that was the vampire's vault and they tried getting in that one.
Diabolical.
Oh, really?
Right?
Yeah. So perhaps they did try trashing this vault then to see if there was a vampire in there.
Yeah. Is that
And it is
right?
diabolical behaviour if it's a normal tomb, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, but why? Why is there nothing
Who knows?
about it? There's
Who
nothing.
knows why?
It's not even on the map. Such
That's
a big
the
thing
weird
as
thing.
this. It's, can you make a noise? Can you copy me, please?
I can hear feet then. I'm going to look down here again because the last time we saw that black figure coming up near, on the solo vigils. I was explaining to you guys about a figure. Now, a black figure was walking right up here towards the camera with like a frock coat. There's that fox running again down there. And I moved aside to let him come through and he didn't come up. It's 2 foxes. There must be a family of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And when we looked, there's a sheer drop at the back. So who this person was and where he went, I don't know. But I just thought he was an undertaker. He looked like an undertaker with the top hat on. I thought perhaps he'd come to a funeral and he was cutting up this way or something. But it disappeared, didn't he?
I haven't got a key.
Key.
Oh, really cool. Again.
Yeah. There must be a family of foxes. I've seen about 3 or 4 now.
I can't put my finger on this.
No, it's a mystery in it. But you know they sell some books at the counter about the graves of here, Highgate. Maybe get the book on the way out if they're open.
Yeah.
Might say in there about it. Because it's just a mystery, isn't it, this vault? Really, it's just doesn't belong to. Well, it has no name and it's locked up.
It's
and
not been let to go because these are clearly decent stones.
I'm finding it difficult.
what are you finding difficult?
What are you finding difficult?
Talk to us. Tell us about it.
Show yourself. If you don't like us being here, then you need to be telling us to get out, or you need to force us out in one way or another.
Always keep your eyes out for a black figure, guys. If anyone sees anything amongst the graves that we might miss.
I'm trying to find
You want to try something else?
I'm trying to find
You're convinced, aren't you, about this tomb?
I'm going to find an EVP.
Alright, I'll let you get on with your research then. Andy's been researching this place for about 8 months now, so it's really his thing.
May I touch you?
Yes. Crack on. Belt me.
The hounds of hell.
Is there anybody around here connected with this tomb?
Footsteps.
Can I hear you? Can I hear your voice?
Well, we got footsteps before.
What's your name?
Concern.
What did you do in this tomb? Did you use satanic rituals in this tomb? Or is that incorrect? What is your name? Is there a black figure that wanders this cemetery? And who is it? Is there anybody around here connected with this tomb?
Footsteps. It's a creature.
It's a creature.
What's your name?
Kind of creature.
What did you do in this tomb?
What kind of creature?
Did you do satanic rituals in this tomb? Or is that incorrect?
Maybe that was triggering it off.
What is your name?
Stop there, innit?
Direction.
It was flickering and it stopped.
Is there a black figure that wanders this cemetery? And who is it?
Is that you shifting?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, fair enough. So what was the creature? I said it's a creature. A vampire would be a creature, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Really? But we're still no closer to an answer. It would be brilliant if you come forward and give us some clues.
Can you throw a stone again at me?
Yeah, that was just went with force. That did.
It was the back of the leg, no,
Yeah.
no way if you...
I heard it go.
If it had been like walking up on the stones,
Yeah,
you'd have had to have gone
I know. Yeah, yeah.
for me to have feel it.
No, I heard it go, but I didn't know it had hit you. Do you want to move on and go and do the rest of it? It's dusk, so it's getting spooky now.
Stay here. I'm not bothered.
So it has creepy ass vibes, this place, that's for sure. What now?
That footprint.
What is it? Is it a shoe or?
Not sure.
Come and go.
It's been...
You mean it's actually in the pavement? Let me have a look. I don't really know what you're trying to say. This? And then is that just a bit of chipped pavement?
Yeah, but it's not on any other bit, is it?
It's like a bit of a footpad, doesn't it? Like a big footpad. But vampires don't have big footpads, do they? That'll be more like cryptid. That's people going down the Lebanese the circle thing. All right, let's carry on. Let's just continue round.
Stay out of forest.
No, we keep getting this stay out of the forest. This place is full of forest. Why do we need to stay out? Why do we need to stay out of the forest? What purpose? Why do we keep getting this message? Are you on about the forest back home? Where we've had creepy stuff happening recently? Are you talking about forests here? We keep getting that stay out of the forest, don't we? And we've just mentioned cryptids, so it's a bit weird. We already had enough cryptid stuff recently, thank you very much. But we're not going to stay out of the forest. Look at that there. I absolutely love that. It's like the trees wrapped its tentacles around and it's like, this is mine. Look at it, it's like the tree's holding it together because it's falling apart.
Yeah.
That's just fab. I love that so much. Come forward if you're here. Let's be seeing you. Let's have some evidence. He's not slipped a disc, guys. He's doing his Hunchback of Notre Dame, his Quasimodo. I know you've been so desperate to do that. There's a party of people over there, just by the way. Are you going down or down?
I think we'll go down.
No. If you get a part in a play at the Lyceum, we could stay in London.
It's the bells.
We can get you up for some auditions and then we can stop here. We don't have to go back home. Who's hoovering? Oh, it'd be that leaf hooverer. I don't. See, this is the thing. I don't get. Yeah, but listen to it. It's a hoover. Oh, it's not paranormal. I'm sure of that. No, I'm sorry. I'm not getting it. These people who hoover leaves up. What the hell? It's natural, right? Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Why hoover leaves? Yeah, but you know what they do? They hoover the leaves up and they spray them back out all over the place.
You know this guy?
What the hell?
This guy with the elephant.
You know what about him? Womble.
The
Oh, look,
elephant.
it's Mr. Womble.
He was a menagerist.
It's one of the Wombles.
He used to keep menagerists.
No, he was a Womble, Luke.
He was a womble.
Luke, there, Womble. Womble of Wimbledon.
Mr. Weenwell.
No, it's Womble. It's the Wombles of Wimbledon. We were at Wimbledon just yesterday when we got lost on the flipping train. Anyway, that's another story for another time. We was not looking for the Wombles, contrary to popular belief. That's a good old statue, isn't it? That one there. Alice. But there'll be loads of Alice's, won't there? Are we going to do what we normally do? Alice! It's Alice!
Author and early pioneer.
Yeah, but I don't know the name.
Eleanor Goldschmidt.
Never heard of her.
G. Stinner.
But anyone could put that on their grave. I could put that on mine.
Author and early years pioneer, not a shrinking violet. In other words, she was a ratty old devil.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but nobody's heard of her, so she can't have been that spontaneous, can she? If it's have been George Eliot or Elizabeth Gaskell or one of the Brontes or Jane Austen or more recently, you know, you've got Elizabeth Chadwick, the Tudor author, and Philippa Gregory, and yeah.
Bit of a strange tomb though, isn't it? Like a cube.
It's just a square block, isn't it? Hey, can we go down here? This is the path, the fielding path.
Oh, I thought it said the dining path.
That's because your mind's on food right now.
We're going off into the woods.
Yeah, good, that's what we need to do. He said don't go in the forest, so we'll go in the forest because hopefully now we might pick up on this vampire activity that was supposedly. Look at this one here. Hey, they're all women's names. These could be the vampires. Caroline. Oh look, it's been bricked up. And look at the names. Caroline, Susan, Emily and Mary. So are these, were these thought to be four female vampires? Look, it's been bricked. Why has it been bricked? To keep them in. To stop them getting out. It's got the vampire railings around it. It's like you can imagine 4 women, can't you, with long white dresses like Nosferatu coming out of there. It's just funny how it's been bricked up though, isn't it, at the bottom there. Roger? It's not very vampirish. Of Torquay?
Mary's last surviving daughter.
Inject.
Inject? I had inject before.
What? Yeah, but injecting what though? Blood? How do we know? That's a typical female vampire tomb that of 4 vampires are going to come out in long white dresses. That's the vibe I'm getting with that there, definitely. Didn't we get something before that said steeple? So there's a steeple thing here. Every time you turn a corner there's something different and unusual to see here, isn't there? It's really creepy down this path, don't you think? It's damp and gloomy and grim.
Is there anything else you need to tell us?
Are we going the right way now for the vampire tomb, or are we off the path?
You did say go along the woods.
And please come forward and give us some direction if there's any spirit people around. Any witches, any occult people would like to help us out?
Make this light flicker. If you can.
There's tree roots everywhere down here. Let us hear you. If you don't want to present yourself on film, give us some sound. Something unusual. We're really in the undergrowth down here, aren't we? Are you in here with us? Come forward and show yourself.
You need the dark shadow, dark figure that's been seen. Can you show yourself to us? Command you to show yourself. Prince of darkness.
I think the tour's down there. I can hear her voices. Should we go back up that way? And don't get tangled up with the tour. Yeah, he's giving the tour. He's got a group with him.
Can you speak to us? Can you tell us who you are? Or who you were? Whereabouts are you?
It's gone very flat and quiet now, hasn't it? I wondered it's because we've strayed away from the Lebanese circle where it all happens.
Sometimes it goes quiet and then
Then you get a blast of it, won't you?
because you get quite relaxed about it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like building.
Building.
It's like, you know, like building up.
Oh, you mean, yeah. Oh, that's a gardener. That was a gardener's working in here. That weren't paranormal. Look at these leaning here. Ah, no. Just kill the ambience, why don't you?
Sounds like there's somebody with big
It's some... I don't want to swear on YouTube. Some person is hoovering leaves and firing them back out in a different direction. I'm going to head this way away from the leaf hooverer because they just... I don't see the point. Why hoover leaves up and then fire them out somewhere else? I don't get it. There's some weird stuff happens in today's age. What's the point? It's natural compost leaves. Just don't touch it. Now this one looks like it's been... either someone's been breaking in or something's been breaking out. Definitely. Something's either tried to get in or something's tried to get out. Yeah. Do you want to head back to the Lebanese circle?
I'm very, very quiet.
Yeah.
Not a word.
It has. We had quite a lot before, and then it just
It's flattened out tonight.
it kind of just goes off, doesn't it, after a bit, and then it comes. It just depends. Like,
It's like people, it's like somebody's looking.
is that a group? There's a single magpie there. Look. Should we go once more down the circle because we've got 10 minutes, and then that's it then.
Yeah.
Let's go up this other bit here, then we'll go down and round one more time. There's still some groups, so I think the 2 o'clock group is probably them, innit? You can hear people in it. Let's find some steps down. Yeah, alright, let's go that way then. There's big vaults here. Extremely large walk-in vaults. I can hear voices. Oh, there's people sat there, it's alright. I was wondering for a minute. Never know, do you? It's a romantic day today. Have you just given her flowers outside a big family vault?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was as bad as you when we first got together. When you took me to that bench for a dead person and you said, I'm going to buy you one of these one day. I'd only gone out with you a week.
Better things to come.
Did you want to go around the circle or do you want to head to the exit and go that way with the camera? Because we've not done this bit on film, have we? So we're going to head to the exit now, guys. So there's been 4 shoots of this Highgate cemetery. The first shoot was the Lebanese circle and the graves, the tombs above it, including this vampire one here, which has also been opened up and bricked back up again.
I had absolutely nothing for the last
Yeah.
10 minutes. 10,
And
15 minutes, which is
look at that squirrel there, and look at him eating nuts. Let's just zoom in and show that. Look at him there eating the nuts. I love catching this kind of film footage, just animals just doing the thing. They're cute. Yeah, so, but do you not think though, if there's 2 groups going around, it might push the spirits away a little bit. I think they're more likely to come forward when we were on our own a bit more. So we've done a joint shoot of Lebanese circle and the big vampire tombs. Then we've done a separate vigil each. And this is our final shoot of Highgate Cemetery. On this occasion, it's December, it's cold, it's dusk. And we've got a train to catch back to Manchester tonight, so we're going to head off. And I think that concludes our paranormal trip of London this time. That's going off now.
Charles Compton.
Why you see it's not doing it when I go up with the camera? I think you step back and it's saying it does that. Why? So if I stand here and zoom in,
Can you tell
you
us
can
your
see
name?
that it's flickering.
Can you tell us your name? That's just
If I go anywhere near that, it stops. This has happened so many times.
And that, yeah, but that's good because it's yours.
Well, it's a big tomb. There's nothing in it. I mean, there's no electric around here at all. Is it you, John Charles? Is it your tomb? Are you the
John
person
Charles
that's...
Compton, GP.
He was a JP, Justice of the
JP.
Peace. It's a court person. Did you work in court? Were you a judge? Were you a court judge? Did you work at the Old Bailey?
Are you can you stop that if you were around us? Can you stop it?
It's going even more.
Strong.
Who's here, please?
Who's here?
Is it the Highgate vampire? Stop it if it's the Highgate vampire. No. Is it any other entity that's been summoned up in this graveyard? Are you here? There's a magpie going mad in that tree up there. It stopped. So it's a different entity. It's a different...
So who are you?
So you're connected to the occult practices. Flicker it if you're connected to the occult Yeah, it's going.
Were you?
Flicker it to red if you're involved in occult rituals
If
here.
you were involved in satanic rituals in this graveyard, make it go to red.
Yeah, it's going. I wonder if it's somebody who's passed... Were you a victim of the satanic rituals?
I don't know what here is.
If you were a victim of the satanic rituals, flicker it to red, please. So it was a person who was involved in it, because now it's not moving.
You were involved in it?
It's probably someone who was involved in it is now no longer here.
Yes. So you were involved in occult rituals?
We're getting to the end of this shoot, to be fair, Andy. We're going to run out of film any time now.
Yeah, that's good.
So we've got something, so some people that were involved in occult rituals are actually in this area.
And that's...
I think we've been here about 4 hours now, and we've done like
Yeah.
2 joint shoots and 2 solo vigils, so we're going to leave it here right now.
Yeah.
And but we are going to come back this way at some point. So from Highgate Cemetery in London, we'll see you all very soon, and take care.
Yeah.
Goodbye.